So that's us, all checked out. Everything went smoothly. It was a wonderful stay. And we're just sat now waiting until we have to go and grab our Vonlane bus from the Memphis Hilton. So there we have it. So whilst we're just sitting here, I'm just having some reflections on our trip. It's been a great trip, I'll be honest. A bit limiting in some cases because we planned to do lots more walking, going to see a lot more Elvis landmarks. However, I think we underestimated how different things are from a couple of years ago from our trip. Both Jace and I had this feeling of concern just for some of the areas that we'd seen and just the safety side of things. And obviously a vacation is supposed to be restful, not anxiety inducing. And yeah, we've had our eyes opened a little bit, let's put it this way. That being said though, we felt completely safe within the complex, completely safe. And anything walking distance of Graceland, you know, there's a garage across the road which we'd often go and grab a drink from. We'd walk to Graceland a lot. And the furthest I think we went really on Elvis Presley Boulevard was as far as Walmart, and that was a bit of a stretch. You know, the pink limo service from Marlowe's was absolutely spot on, absolutely amazing. We've had some wonderful meals here, and you know, to be honest, booking through Expedia, we had $140, and I think I'm probably repeating myself, but you know, we had $140, which was $20 a day room credit. I'm just going to walk the other way now because there's noise approaching. But yes, we had $20 a day room credit. I don't know if you can see that butterfly, it just landed on my shoulder. That was amazing. Anyway, we had room credit, and we were told that it would have to be used or lost. The noise is following me. We were told that we'd have to use it or lose it. But actually there was less than $10 left, and that was deducted from our overall bill, which was great. So the final bill was pleasing, and we expect to see the incidental charges dropped in the next few days. So anyway, I'm wandering around and waffling. I'm going to stop, so we'll see what happens next. I absolutely love this stroll, and in the sunshine, it's beautiful. That colour sky. One last look at that iconic sign, Elvis Presley Boulevard. So here we are at the Memphis Hilton. My hair's doing a weird thing today. At the Memphis Hilton, and we've got about an hour before we board our coach. We just had the loveliest Lyft driver ever. She was just great. although she strangely thought our accents were Russian, which made me chuckle. But yes, so such a lovely conversation. We've had some great trips, to be fair, but we're on a final leg of the Memphis portion of our journey. So this is where we get picked up from and dropped off to in Memphis at the Hilton by Vonlane. So we're on board the coach. It's the same as it was last week, wonderfully comfortable. We've already been tended to with snacks and such. We left on time and yeah, fairly solid, consistent performance. I like it. And the sun is shining, so that always makes it a bit easier. So we're back in Nashville. We've arrived about 15-20 minutes earlier than what was anticipated. We were dropped off on a different entrance corner of the Omni Hotel, and that's because the other road was blocked off. So I'm going to have to look to see what that is in a minute. But we booked back into a Residence Inn, which is what we stayed in when we first came to Nashville for the first part of this trip. However, this one is the downtown stroke convention centre. So here is the room. I'll have to throw some light on the situation. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. So there's a bit of a kitchen. So already this is very similar to the room that we had previously. There's our AC controls. There's our telly. I've heard it on good authority that it does swing round, so we don't just have to stand in the kitchen to watch it. Nice little sofa. I can already tell that bed is going to be super comfortable. Wow, that shower is quite huge. That's a bit of a step up from the shower we had in the other one, which was over a bathtub, which is just as fine, but this is pretty cool. And a room safe. Now that's something that the other room did not have. Now I'll put a link to this hotel somewhere for you to have a look at. We booked this on Expedia. Originally I'd booked an airport hotel because I had it in my head that we needed an airport hotel. When of course it occurred to me when we were on our way to Memphis that that's not quite what we needed, because otherwise we'd have to Uber from downtown to the hotel to come back in tomorrow because our flight's quite late, and then back out again and to the airport. So yes, this room's slightly more expensive for it being in the downtown area, but it's more economical, and it literally is a stone's throw away from where we were. And there's a rooftop pool. Well, there's some sort of event going on down there. Yeah. It's all blocked off. There's the Country Music Hall of Fame, which you will have seen in one of my past vlogs. If not, I'll put a link somewhere. And of course there's Batman. So,
the food court that way.
Yep. Okay, let's go that way then.
Yeah.
The white man is over there, so we can cross. Very quickly.
Seems all grunty with the breeze here.
Yeah. And we didn't come here at this time of day. We were always sort of back at the hotel by this point, weren't we?
Yeah.
Definitely think we made the right choice in switching hotels.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'd have been nowhere near anything.
No, exactly.
We got food.
Like I say, I just had it in my head that we needed an airport hotel.
Yeah.
When I booked it, but thankfully I didn't pay for it. I could cancel it.
Yeah. Yeah, the wine in there.
Ah.
There's a party dresses
Yeah.
where they're riding the thing.
The pedal ones.
What's the point of it? The fun.
No, I wouldn't have fun doing that.
Just a good old boy. There ain't no harm. He's on the little song with a trouble. Since the day he was born. Straighten the curves. Flatten the hills. Someday you'll not mind it.
So after a look around the Assembly Food Hall, we're deciding to go and find Martin's Barbecue. There's the Ryman, the front side of it. We've only seen the back side of it on our last bit of our tour. Woo. The one thing I'm not going to miss is the smell of weed. It has been prevalent everywhere. A lot worse in Memphis, but ugh, yuck. So I hope you can hear me. We've had a little bit of trouble this evening. Not in a bad sense. We went to the Assembly Food Hall and went to order some food, but then there was just too many weird and wonderful items on the menu. We're very simple eaters. So then we came back to the hotel area, which there was Martin's Barbecue just around the corner. So we were going to eat there, but the queue was out the door, and it was just crazy nuts. So instead, because we're tired and we're hungry. We've just come back to the hotel and we've ordered pizza. Yeah, hadn't really eaten all day today. I think we had breakfast first thing this morning, and I'm talking sort of 8-9 o'clock, and it's about 8ish now. So I'm stood here waiting for the pizza delivery. One thing that I will say is that everywhere in this area you need a key card to get in, which is really quite good from a security perspective. The only thing is, I don't really know which entrance that this pizza guy is going to come through. So hopefully I'll eat soon. Good morning and happy Monday. It's our very, very, very last day. So we've just had our last night. This day was all right. I'm glad we didn't stay there for the whole week before. It was nice enough as it was. But it's nearly 12 o'clock. We've got tickets to the Johnny Cash Museum today. And other than that, we've got to be at the airport about 6ish. So we'll see what we can see, shall we? Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. That would be awesome. Thank you for watching so far.
Just you wait to see. Oh, you big mouth woman.
Well, to say that we weren't impressed with the Johnny Cash Museum, it would be an understatement. It was very small, too many people in it, too much interaction, and you just couldn't see any exhibits. But never mind, we've done it now. Thank you. So I'll put some information up on the Google cluster on the screen. It's just something that I wanted to have a look at. Although on the very last day before we go home, I'm feeling like I've eaten a little bit too much, so I'm definitely not going to buy a goo-goo today. But there we go. Nashville's oldest sweet, I think. They created it here. But there we go. So we're just walking back to the hotel now, and we're probably going to sit by the pool for a little while. I've certainly answered the question anyway, at what time the honky tonks all kick off. It's midday and it is crazy loud. What'd you say?
As soon as they wake up, by the look of it.
Yeah. I'd like to think though it was like a gradual build up, but it's not. It just seems to be,
Bang. Flat out.
yeah, it's like overwhelm immediately. There's no warming up to it. I loved our visit there. If I haven't said that already, I'll put a link somewhere to that vlog because you will have seen it by now if you've made it this far. Thank you very much for watching.